Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today, I have another review for you, and it's something a little bit different. It's from Star Wars The Force Awakens. I don't think I've ever done a Star Wars review, actually. I'm thinking about it. I think this is my first Star Wars review. I mean, there hasn't been a movie in like however many years. It's been so long. And yeah, so I mean, there just never has been a chance to do one. That being said, this is probably going to be my only Star Wars review for The Force Awakens. Who knows, maybe there might be like one or two other things I get, but for the most part, this is probably going to be it. I usually don't get any of that stuff, but I know this was something that some people requested, and I thought it was really cool, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to try it out, see how it goes. So this is the Kylo Ren Ultimate FX Lightsaber. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. As you can see, it's a massive package, so that's why I'm doing this review a little bit differently. I'm going to be in front of the camera so I can kind of show you the full view of this whole thing. So this is the package. It's got like an open package, so you can see part of the blade right here. Kylo Ren, for those that don't know, he's this guy right here. And if you don't know who he is, I mean, and you can't tell by the lightsaber here, that means you haven't been watching any of the new commercials or anything for the Star Wars movie. This guy is in like all the commercials, and he looks awesome. I really like his look. I think his whole lightsaber with the cross guards and all that stuff looks really, really cool. But yeah, open packaging. Says Epic Battles, Kylo Ren Ultimate FX Lightsaber. It needs 3 batteries required. Demo batteries are included. I hope the batteries are okay for this, otherwise I might have to go get some batteries when I do this review. But yeah, and then there's a little demo button. I can push the button. That's pretty cool. The blade lit up, and then the other pieces here, and there's some sounds and all that fun stuff, which is pretty neat. The side of the box just shows Kylo Ren right there. The other side of the box also shows Kylo Ren right there. And the back of the box kind of gives you a bit more details right here. So here's what the lightsaber looks like in full, if you can't tell already. Really cool. So it's 23 inches or 58 centimeters, in case you were wondering the size there. And it says Battle Clash Lights and Sounds. There's also a little description right here, so if you want to read the description, you can pause the video and read that right there. I'm not going to go through and read it. But yeah, pretty cool little box. Very simple packaging. So let's get right to it. I'm going to do a little unboxing and check this out. So yeah, let's do this. I don't even know where to begin with this kind of a box, actually. How do I even begin with the unboxings? Alright, well, let's see here. This is actually a little complicated. Probably should have figured this out before I started. I have another FX lightsaber as well. I don't know if it's, who is it, Luke's or somebody's. It's blue. There's the one that I have, and I'll do more detailed comparisons later. But this is the one that I have. It's blue colored, and it looks like this. I can't remember whose it is, to be honest. It's been so long. I know, I'm a bad fan. But I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. But I've always wanted, you know, a red lightsaber. I always wanted something from the dark side. Like, it's only fitting to have, you know, both sides. You know what I mean? And I thought this design was so unique and interesting that I figured I might as well get this one, you know, rather than just some other standard red blade that's just, you know, plain. At least this one has a cool design to it. So I figured I'll go for it, and that's exactly what I did. So, I'm like struggling here. Ah, there we go. It just slides out just like that. Oh, that's pretty sweet. All right, hold on 1 second. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. I think there's something else in here. Oh, okay. Instructions. That's what it is. So, move that away. Let me show you in case anybody wanted to see. It tells you how to install the batteries on this thing. So that's how you can install batteries. And then it just says Kylo Ren lightsaber and tells you what you can do there. So how there's, before you begin to play, move switch from 1 to 2 to activate full range of features, lights and sounds button. Okay, so instructions. Anyways, here it is, guys. You ready? Dun 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 dun. This is it right here. Pretty cool. Pretty decent, like, weight to it. Like, it's got a nice grip right here. Really interesting looking. So there's this little caution sticker right here, which I'm probably going to take off later because it just looks weird on there. But here's the design of the blade if you wanted to see up close what it looks like. And it's pretty interesting. It's got like this little cable going here, little blue right in there. It's just like a really interesting looking design, which I am digging. I think this looks pretty cool. There's the back. I guess that's probably where the speaker is. And yeah, there's the button right here. So this gold button is how you activate the lights and sounds. And there's your on-off switch and everything right there. So there's 3 modes. There's the circle, which I'm guessing, I think that just turns it off so that when I push the button, nothing happens. The middle one is like your demo mode. So if I put it in the middle, I'll show you guys now. It's on the 1. When I push the button, it lights up for a second, plays some sounds, and then goes away, which is interesting. But then number 2 is really when it's all the way on. So it's on number 2 right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and turn off the lights here so I can get a better sense of the actual... Or at least there's some lights shining directly at me, so I wanted to kind of darken it a little bit. So here we go. Ready? You can kind of see that. I'm going to go full on, in the dark a little bit later, but I just want to at least give you guys a better idea of that here. Looks pretty cool. I like, having this little design here. It's pretty unique and interesting. And as you move it around, so if you hold it still, it just makes that sound there. But when you move it, it actually recognizes the motion. So that's cool. And then when you bang it against something, it blinks and then it does that too. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And I like that when you turn it on, I don't know if you can see that, this blade lights all the way up and then these like kind of flash a little bit and turn on. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I kind of dig it. Okay, so I want to get in the dark to give you guys the full kind of view of everything. So I'm going to go turn off the lights and then let's check this thing out. What's up, everyone? I'm in the dark. That was epic. I think this looks really cool in the dark. The red is really nice and bright. Like, look at this thing. This is the only source of light right now in my basement, as you can see, and it's pretty bright. It's pretty cool. Just really, really neat overall. And again, I like when I turn it off, watch how it turns back on. So it's off. All right, ready? Now watch when I turn it on. You see that? How it like lights up like that and then these flash on, which is really cool. So I'm digging that a lot. Also, I have my other lightsaber that I mentioned before. Let me turn that one on. So here's the blue one that I have, which I also really like this because blue is my favorite color. But for comparison, red and blue right here, clash of the lightsabers. That's really cool. I'm having way too much fun with this. Anyways, let's turn that one off and focus on this. I think it looks really cool. Now, my only one concern is when I had the lights on, it's really hard to see. And that can be, a bit of an issue where if you're trying to play outside or like playing in the house and stuff, I feel like it's not super bright. In the dark, it's awesome. But, and by the way, on the camera, it looks a little bit yellow or orangish. It really is red in person. I'm not sure how well that shows on camera, but it really is red. But it really shines when it's dark. So that's the only thing. It's not super bright enough for it to be that good in the lights. Just something to keep an eye on. But anyways, that's that. I just wanted to do a quick little unboxing and review of this thing. I like this. I think it's pretty cool. It does exactly what I thought it would. Oh, one other quick thing. Comparison's sake with the length of this thing, it's basically the same size. It's the exact same size, pretty much. Hold on. The blue, actually, yeah. I mean, it's basically the same size. Although, of course, you get the two ends right there. The blades are the same size. Everything about them is basically the same size. Which is nice. I like having, equal ones there. It's definitely pretty cool. But all in all, I think this is a really cool little lightsaber. I like it, and if you're a fan of this design, if you're a fan of Kylo Ren, and if you're excited about the new Star Wars movie, I think it's definitely worth the purchase. This thing was $59.99 at Toys R Us. It is a Toys R Us exclusive, so yes, it is pricey, but if you're into lightsabers, if you're into this design, I think it's pretty cool, and it's a fun little toy, so I recommend it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this rare Star Wars The Force Awakens review from me. I'm going to go join the dark side, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Will you join the light side? Or the dark side? You decide in the comment section below. Which side are you on?